Hey, you. Yeah, you. The one scrolling. Maybe feeling a little less than. You know that feeling, right? That quiet, nagging voice in the back of your head that whispers, "You're not smart enough, not talented enough, not good-looking enough." It's like you're running a race you can never win and everyone else seems to have a head start. I know that voice. For years, that voice was my roommate, my co-pilot, my shadow. I'd look at other people's highlight reels on social media, their perfect careers, their perfect relationships, and my own life would just feel beige. The pressure to be perfect was crushing. It wasn't just about succeeding, it was about never, ever failing. And that, my friend, is a recipe for standing completely still. But what if I told you that the secret to shutting down that voice isn't about becoming perfect? What if it's the exact opposite? What if the key to unlocking your confidence is giving yourself permission to be gloriously, wonderfully imperfect? This isn't a magic pill. It's a mindset shift. It's a 5-minute decision you make. A practice that over time can genuinely change your life. It certainly changed mine. So here's the deal. For me, the biggest monster under the bed was perfectionism. I thought it was a good thing, a driver for quality. But it wasn't. It was fear wearing a tuxedo. Fear of judgment, fear of not being the best, fear of being seen as a fraud. I'd have a project to start, but I'd spend weeks researching the perfect way to begin and end up doing nothing. They call it analysis paralysis, and it's the favorite weapon of low self-esteem. Your brain tells you, if you can't do it perfectly, don't do it at all. And so we don't. We stay stuck, which only proves the inner critic's point. See? You can't do anything. It's a vicious cycle. The first step to breaking this cycle is the most liberating concept I ever learned. Embrace good enough. Forget 100%. Aim for 70%. Seriously, want to start working out? Don't plan a perfect 7-day-a-week gym schedule. Just put on your shoes and walk for 10 minutes. That's it. That's your good enough for today. Want to write a book? Don't try to write a perfect first chapter. Just write 200 messy, typo-filled words. Done. That's good enough. This isn't about being lazy. It's about being strategic. It's about choosing progress over perfection. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds confidence. Perfectionism creates nothing but anxiety. This leads to the 5 minutes that will change your life part. It's not about a miraculous transformation in 300 seconds. It's about proving to your own brain, in just 5 minutes, that its negative story is wrong. Here it's the action. Pick one tiny thing you've been avoiding because you're scared of not doing it perfectly. Just one. Is it that email you need to send? The messy corner of your room you need to tidy? Making that phone call? Set a timer for 5 minutes and just start. You don't have to finish it. You just have to start. Do a good enough job for 5 minutes. When the timer goes off, you can stop. But what you'll find is that 9 times out of 10, the hardest part was starting. You've broken the inertia. You've taken a small concrete step. You've generated a tiny win. And that tiny win is everything. Low self-esteem thrives on a lack of evidence of our capability. Our inner critic is a brilliant lawyer who only presents evidence of our failures. So you have to become a better lawyer for yourself. This is the final, crucial piece. Become an evidence collector. At the end of every single day, take 60 seconds and write down one thing you did. Not one perfect thing, just one thing. It could be, I survived a boring meeting, I drank a glass of water, I took out the trash, or I worked for 5 minutes on that scary task. These aren't big achievements. They are data points. They are receipts you can show your inner critic when it starts its nonsense. You're useless, it says. And you can pull out your list and say, actually, no, yesterday I did this, and the day before I did this. The evidence suggests I am capable of taking action. It feels silly at first, but over weeks you build a mountain of evidence that you are not who your self-doubt says you are. You are a person who shows up, even in small ways. You are a person who chooses action over fear. This isn't about affirmations in the mirror. This is about building a case for your own competence based on real-world actions. It's sustainable, it's human, and it works because it's not demanding you be a superhero. It's just asking you to be a person who tries for 5 minutes. Now let's be real, I didn't just wake up one day and figure all this out. I'm not some self-help guru. I'm just someone who was tired of feeling stuck and started connecting the dots from people far smarter than me. These ideas are a synthesis of powerful concepts from brilliant minds. The idea of embracing imperfection is a core teaching of researcher Brené Brown, who has dedicated her life to studying vulnerability and courage. The power of tiny 1% improvements and small habits is the life's work of James Clear, author of Atomic Habits. And the practice of collecting evidence to challenge negative thought patterns is a fundamental technique from cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a proven psychological approach. I just took these expert ideas and found a simple, no-pressure way to apply them to my own life. So give it a try. The next time that voice starts, just ask yourself, what's a 5-minute good enough action I can take right now? You're not trying to become a new person. You're just trying to prove you can take one small step. And that, my friend, is more than enough. You've got this.